everyone. I've been wanting to come online and talk to you about a few things. Even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say.
If this is exactly to what it is you just said. If you was advised to not do this, and with something as strong as essays, R wording, um, allegations and stuff like that, you would think you should listen to your team. Yeah. But all right, y'all, let's go ahead. Let's start up this reaction. Now, shout out to Charlie because he went ahead and he dropped another banger on us. And this is worst YouTuber apology ever. And let's call it to what it is. Most of the time, any YouTuber or content creator that is caught doing something it is that they're not supposed to be doing, uh putting out these YouTube apology videos is always a bad idea. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. But it really depends on what it is you're apologizing for. And Shorty just have a ukulele looking into a camera. So I'm curious to see what this is. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. Worst YouTuber apology ever. Let's get into this damn video, y'all. Let's do it.
Well, I never thought this day would come. A YouTuber just made an apology video worse than Sienna May's iconic interpretive dance. For those that
Oh, we reacted to something like this. We reacted to this video, I believe.
don't remember, Sienna May was a TikToker accused of sexual assault, and for some reason she marched into the mines of Mordor and hatched the most diabolical plan of all time, forged the worst video apology ever, where it was an interpretive dance apology. So she starts fucking boogieing out there, doing some of this,
Yep.
a little bit of these,
Yep.
and by God, I'm ashamed to say it, but she even did some of this.
Yep.
Just kind of downplaying the entire situation. And keep in mind, it was sexual assault accusations that also had a video as well. So there was a ton of evidence, and she still just tried to do like an apology interpretive dance. I did not think there would ever come a time that someone makes a worse response than that. But hooey, how wrong I was.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break. So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true though, just as long as it's entertaining to you.
That bleeding in your
Huh? What? Off rip? You're starting out bad. You're already losing me.
ears is normal. This is a ukulele apology video. She's turned her accusations and her response into a Disney musical number here, I suppose. She's got a whole little Broadway moment here to sing and talk about it. Now, before getting into it, let me give some context on what she's apologizing for. Colleen Ballinger is most known for her Miranda Sings character. If you've been on YouTube for a long time, you've definitely heard that name before. She was a massive superstar on the platform. She even had her own Netflix show. And recently, another YouTuber named Adam McIntyre has really started to spearhead this information about her past and everything that's happened to them, as well as the group chat.
Wait, so at the time of these conversations, Ballinger was already in her 30s, and the majority of the fans included into the chat were supposedly the ages 14 and 16. However, this did not stop Ballinger from commenting on their appearance, encouraging bullying, and asking inappropriate questions such as when they lost their virginity. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, gang. Actually, you deserve this. Off rip just by reading this, bro. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, gang?
That she used to have with a lot of her fans that were minors, and the way she conducted herself. She's been accused of like asking for ass pics from her fans, and again, most of these fans are minors.
Wait a minute. What? Oh man, did I, I'm at a loss for words, and this is wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
Were minors at the time. She'd even send really weird videos to them. It's just, there's been a ton of evidence of very unacceptable shit. So she's been accused of like grooming as well as being a predator. And this video that she made is her response to those very serious allegations.
All
Wow.
aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station.
Nah, she's giving us a one-way ticket to defecation station because this is some shit here.
In the most literal sense.
I don't know how she thought this was a good idea at all. She doesn't even disprove any of the allegations. She just calls it the toxic gossip train, like it's some kind of little musical number out of Magic School Bus or something that she's not taking seriously. In the face of very serious claims, she decides to put on the entire clown outfit and grab her trusty ukulele and go to battle. But it's not really a battle because she doesn't even really tackle any of the claims. She doesn't refute anything or defend herself. She just makes a song.
Toxic gossip train. Tie me to the tracks and harass me for my past. Cause rumors look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash. But hey, at least you're having fun.
What?
I'm sorry to keep pausing this so frequently. I just have so much to say. And trust me, I'm really doing you a favor with all of these breaks here to give you a brief, like, respite from the
You are.
fucking unbelievable
You definitely
cringe.
are.
Like, this is some pure, undiluted, unhinged delusion here. This is so strong, I feel like it needs to be added to the periodic table. Like, the element of delusion that she is displaying here. Like, this song is fucking haunted, honestly. This is like that track out of Courage the Cowardly Dog with Velvet Vic, where like sucks you into the record player. That's this song, but it sucks you into her group chat where she's like asking about your first period and asking for ass pics or something. But the reason I'm pausing it here is because this is something she falls back on a lot in the song, and I don't want to just keep playing too much of the song. She seems to think that a lot of people are taking pleasure in watching all of this and says like, oh, it's all untrue, but you're just doing it because it's entertaining and you're having fun. I've never fully understood that perspective because I imagine most people don't have fun learning that people they grew up watching or people they were at least aware of being a big influence turned out to be absolute fucking scumbags. Groomers, predators, all these horrible things.
Prime example. Look at the Marcus Houston for one. Big heavy on that allegedly. I don't put that alleged out there because I don't want, I don't want nothing coming back to me. And then on top of that too, the forgot his name, but it was like the management of B2K. A lot a lot of those things have happened within music industry when it comes down to grooming, SAR words, all type of inappropriate things it is that is related to young teens or adults being exposed to things, and it's just like, yo, this shit is fucking crazy. But it is very disheartening to watch a fellow YouTuber and this is the allegations it is that is being told about you, and you're not even trying to deny the shit. You just making a fool out of yourself with this damn ukulele. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Like, no one has fun with accusations like that, I don't think. Certainly not the victims of it. The victims of Miranda Sings, Colleen Ballinger here, definitely aren't having any fun here. This has been mentally damaging shit that they've carried for a long time. Now, I do think there is an argument to be made about, like, YouTuber apologies as entertainment. I made a whole fucking tier list on it. There is an element of fun to watching a completely disconnected from reality weirdo do something like Miranda Sings has done with this fucking singing apology.
Yeah, what's up,
It's
KJ?
hard not to point and laugh at the absolute insanity of that situation. But in those cases, no one's laughing about the actual allegations. Nobody wants someone in a position of power like Miranda Sings, Colleen Ballinger, to turn out to be a groomer or a predator.
Hi everyone. I've been wanting to come online and talk to you about a few things. even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say.
If this is exactly to what it is you just said. If you was advised to not do this, but then you do it anyway, just and with something as strong as essays, R wording, grooming, allegations, and stuff like that, you would think you should listen to your team. But you wanted to go ahead and make an ass out of yourself. I keep hitting the fart reverb because this is basically the fart reverb is my responses to the bullshit it is that I am hearing from this video so far. Not from Charlie, but from her. And it's like, come on now. If you was advised to not do something like this, shut the up. Why would you put yourself in a worse situation like this, gang? And if this is something it is you actually was doing, then you need to go ahead and take that level of accountability to what it is you was doing to those teens and those kids. That is very inappropriate to be asking those type of questions. Like, you have no business doing that. Like, woman, you're 36. Come on, do better.
I recently realized that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say, so.
Holy shit, she's done it. She's activating 100% of her brain. What an incredible loophole. Checkmate, lawyers. Her legal team must have been there like, no! She got us. How did we not think of that? We never said she couldn't sing it. Damn, she's good.
Many years ago, I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of a loser kind of way, where I was just trying to be besties with everybody. There were times in the DMs when I would overshare details of my life, which was really weird of me. I haven't done that for years, you see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability.
No, you didn't.
Let's go on the toxic gossip train.
If you have anything to refute the claims, why don't you present it instead of doing your little talent show ukulele act? She's saying that this video, in the beginning of the song, she's saying that she's only going to be talking about the facts, and then provides nothing. The facts must have been out of town during the filming of this because she does not present them at all. She doesn't provide anything to refute any of the claims. All she does is say like, no, that's all wrong. Those aren't the facts. You guys are falling for the toxic gossip train. Misinformation super duper station. Whatever. Like, she doesn't actually provide any evidence, any counterpoints, nothing. All she does is just say that it's a lie. That's it. And I guess you're just supposed to take her at her word because she's singing it? Like, it doesn't make any sense. This is just invalidating to all of her victims. Like, she is like actually like laughing in their face with this video, I
Pretty
feel.
much, yes.
It's pretty disgusting, actually.
Yes.
I don't understand how she thought this could possibly be perceived in any meaningful, positive way. Because again, she doesn't defend herself. She doesn't refute any of the claims of all of like the grooming accusations. If she thinks that all of this is overblown or incorrect, why wouldn't she come forward with her evidence to support that and say like, nope, this is where all of this is wrong, this is where it's false, this is where you've been lied to and manipulated. She doesn't do that. All she has here is this dumb little fucking song. I just can't even wrap my head around the thought process.
In all seriousness, I do think it's really important to hold people accountable for their mistakes. We should hope that everyone can learn from their mistakes and grow and change their behavior and be a better person. And this is something that I've always tried to do when I make mistakes, and it's something that I will continue to try to do. What? Oh, you don't care? Oh, okay. I thought you wanted me to take accountability, but that's not the point of your mob mentality, is it? No. Your goal is to ruin the life of the person you despise while you dramatize your lies and monetize their demise.
Once again, this is just like shitting on the victims that have come forward. There are tons and tons of messages as well as videos, like just an overwhelming amount of evidence that's all pretty damning on Colleen Ballinger's behavior from these group chats, as well as just a lot of other things over the years. And in the song, she just reduces that to, I was just a weird loser sending cringe. It was just a goofball doing loser weird stuff. And then still has the audacity to sing about how she's taking accountability. What the fuck? That's the opposite of accountability.
Correct.
You're minimizing, downplaying the very real harm you cause to your
Mike, you shut your crack ass mouth. Damn it. What's up,
underage
Mike?
fans through these group chats, these interactions, and all the shit that you said and sent. That's not taking accountability. You are literally doing the exact opposite by saying, like, it's really not that big of a deal. It's just kind of weird, that's all. And then she goes in to just say about like, this is just directly shitting on the victims. She goes then into the next part saying that the reason there's a mob mentality is because they're coming forward with all of these lies to monetize her demise because they don't like her. Well, Colleen Ballinger, let's supersize the McDonald's fries here. You're fucking insane. What are you talking about? How could you even like actually put this out there? I don't know how she could not only write this song, perform this song, and this is definitely not her first take, so go through this song multiple times, edit it, and then post this without realizing just how, I don't even know the right word. It's like almost downright evil she comes across. Because again, this is like spitting in the face of all of the victims that have come forward with a ton of evidence against her, saying it's not a big deal, they're wrong, they're just doing it for clout.
And I would not blame these victims of coming together and actually suing her for the things it is that she was doing. I mean, if this is, again, if you was told to not go ahead and make this video out of something that is so serious with these allegations that's being held against you, then I really don't feel bad for you for what's gonna come next, gang. Because it's like, look, you're trying to almost manipulate this situation as if like, oh, this never really happened. Oh, this is just a bunch of lies and everything like that. So what are all these victims that have proof and documentation of the things it is that you was doing? So you're just gonna say it is that they're lying and it's full of shit? Come on, gang. Come on.
It's so sickening.
Yeah. I feel like I can already hear the comments on this video. She's gaslighting, manipulating. Oh, she's a narcissist and a rat. I would never make a mistake like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that all of you are perfect, so please criticize me.
What? No. There's no way it is that she just said that. There's no way it is that she just said that. There's no way it is that she just said that.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that all of you are perfect, so please criticize me. Bring out the daggers made from your perfect past and stab me repeatedly in my bony little back.
This is gonna come as a surprise. This is gonna be shocking. But yeah, most people aren't making mistakes like this. This isn't one of those like whoops-a-daisy mistakes that everyone makes in their life. Most normal people are going to go through their life without ever doing anything close to what you're accused of doing.
Correct.
Talking sexually with minors in a group chat, sending used underwear to kids. The list goes on.
Oh my God. Oh, it gets worse. Oh my God, it gets worse. It gets worse. Knowing furthermore information to what it is that she did. Bro, that's weird, gang. That's weird. That is, oh my God, bro.
On and on, and she beats this point home about like how she's just made like a little mistake here and it doesn't make her a bad person. But this is again one of those mistakes that like actually does make you a bad person. This isn't like a little mistake. Like she makes it sound like, oh, you don't have the right to criticize me because you're not perfect, your past isn't perfect. But most people's past isn't exactly one that's plagued by degeneracy like this. So no one's perfect, of course, but that doesn't mean that people don't have the right to criticize you for just how ridiculously awful the shit that you are accused of doing is. And also how terrible this response is.
I'm sure you're disappointed in my shitty little song. I know you wanted me to say that I was 100% in the wrong. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take that route of admitting to lies and rumors that you made up for clout.
Once again, just hawking a big fat loogie in the face of every victim that came forward here. If these are all lies and just rumors, why don't you prove your side of it? Why don't you provide any evidence beyond just a song that says things without showing things or proving things? There is nothing presented here that refutes a single claim at all. She's just singing things. And that's it. That's not evidence. The video and song goes on for like another 4 or 5 minutes, but she just keeps saying the same thing about how it's all lies and manipulation, but she doesn't prove any of that. Why wouldn't you want to like actually clear your name? I don't know what she thought this song would do. It doesn't offer any kind of explanation for anything to clear up what she's calling lies and rumors. It's nothing. There is mountains of like actual messages and videos of her engaging in very, very bad behavior, very awful things, which has led to people labeling her things like a groomer and a predator, which she really doesn't like. But that's what all of these documents lead towards, point towards. And she does nothing to refute any of it except make this absolutely embarrassing song out of it. It's baffling. I couldn't believe this shit today. So yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna play the rest of the video because she just keeps saying it's all lies, it's just rumors, it's ridiculous. I can't believe you guys fell for it, but doesn't provide any kind of actual counterpoints or evidence or anything. So it's fucking useless. This is, I do think, the new worst YouTuber apology video, and that's not an easy feat to have accomplished. So that's
Yeah, it's
wild.
not.
That's really about it. So yeah.
Oh my oh man. Just when I thought it is, I heard the worst YouTube video so far. Worst YouTube apology video. This by far has to be the worst shit I have ever heard in my life. And no shot. This video is 10 minutes and 20 seconds long. And it just, the title's high. The title literally says hi. I'm not gonna react to this, but I just solely came here to this video specifically to do this. And also do this too. Hey, listen, W Charlie, L Bollinger, I don't even know how to close this damn video out, bro. I'm off of this thing, man.